引く剣がいいと思うんですけど、ディップスするときってほら固定されてる剣がやりやすいじゃないですか。やけんやっぱそうで、なおかつやっぱりほらバーベルが崩れた位置にないとできんって感じですか。
ずれとったら結局動かせない。
そう
重心を取る感覚っていうのをディップスで得られる可能性はある。
感覚的にはもうほんとまっすぐ引いてまっすぐ下ろすができてないと押す時のディップスできるよみたいな。
Looking forward to all that, but also I think everybody is really curious to see what changes, how we're, what is going to be the next set of challenges that we haven't faced.
結構イメージ的にこういうディップスするやんですか。で、そんだけそっちにベンチがあるとしたら体じゃなくてこっちがこういくよねみたいな。押す時そういう意味です。こっちベンチに向かってディップスみたいな。逆ディップス。
重力が反対向いてるだけみたいな。
あ、そう。そのまま押し込み続けるというか。背中広げ続けていってベンチでめり込んだら勝手に上がるやろうみたいな。
Yeah, the bracket battle. I thought my jumps were better and my landings were a little better. So maybe it gets.
ってなるとシートに接触している面の位置をもうちょっと総合上首が入れてた感じがあるとブリッジの角度を作れずなるんですよね。
なんかめり込ませていくのはその総合の上部とかそのめり込ませていくようになんかディップスみたいな感じ。で、こっち方向じゃなくて自分がディップスしてこっちにめり込んでいってこうみたいな。バーベルもちゃんと
バーベルの位置はイメージ的に動いてない。
そう
イメージ的には
ここに向かってインバーテッドローして押す時もディップスしてこうみたいな。
自分を沈めていく。
自分から胸近づけていって押す時も自分が沈んでいく。ここからそこに胸バーも持ってってこうでその時の軸がこの間島君と話しとってやっぱそこかってなったのが総合の上部。
やっぱそこなんですね。
本当体の接点はやっぱそこっていう感じです。ベンチとの。
ってことは胸骨の角度がそこに向かうように設定線と
その本当インバーテッドをした時にそこがしっかりと立ってでそのままそう
こっちじゃないですよね。
自分ここはもう本当固定っていうかで本当押す時も本当同時って感じです。こっちもちょっと若干これが利用して押し込むイメージを持ちつつ背中も開くみたいな。
なんかバーを上げようって先行が
そう利用するぐらいです。利用するためにちゃんとしたところにないと利用できないって感じです。
変な角度でディップスで受けてる感じにならないように。
Probably wasn't the plan, but I appreciate him doing it.
A little bit of dirt racing.
なんとなく方向は見えた。で、あとはやり込む。
Have you enjoyed the process? Because you said yourself about you struggling in the transition, the Joker, and from the outside it's like, wow, Chase is, again, he's a great time in pre-practice to you at P6. He's like, okay.
前田さんが200スプリング俺に200にしてくれない。大丈夫です。 はするんだけど痩せるとは誰も言ってない。いつものことですね。むしろなんかクソ高いスリングショットだったらワンチャンあるのかな、220とかでも。まず外せるんかっていう話です。
ベンチャスト以上かもしれない。乗ったらいいけど、クソもさ。横に行けねえっつって。結局さ、これ伸びるみたいな。バーベル利用して押し込みながら本当ディップスって感じ。
That's right. Now you can imagine Travis and Scott have had their eyes glued to that monitor watching that racing there. So now look at what we've got, right? We've got you guys up against the Hanson. So how's that going to work out as the day goes on?
No, it's great. I mean, honestly, I did kind of what I needed to do for today. It still puts it in my hands tomorrow for hopefully being able to go 1-2 and still getting the win. But I need for myself, even if I lose this bracket to Scott, he's been so much better all day. I need to be able to follow him. I need to be able to learn where I have to do to beat him to be able to win this championship tomorrow. And the Hansons being both in that bracket, I would imagine Kevin's been doing amazing all day. But I would imagine Timmy will probably be the one that comes out on top of that one. So it's it's going to be good. But definitely two Subarus in the same heat was not ideal. Especially not being the quicker of the two. But I'm going to learn, and we're going to figure it out. We're going to be back tomorrow. And hopefully I'll get a win out of this one. That'd be awesome.
A man with a plan. Thanks, Travis. We'll let you get going. He said it's not a good one, guys. That's what he said to that.
Thank you so much, Will. Some great insight there from Travis.
ポジションを作るタイミングっていうか、僕の下ろす位置に動かすタイミングをどこに仕込むかなんですよ。ですよね。スムーズに行き過ぎて、あれ、このままでいいかな。
結構やけんそこが人によってやっぱ変わってくんのかなみたいな感じの。俺は結構下なんで割ともう最初からそうですね、本当動き自体は本当ちょっとブリッジ立ってますけど、本当こうやってこうみたいな。ボトムでなんかきつさ感じたら違うって感じする。まっすぐほら引けたら
むしろ引きやすい位置で引
そう。
そ
こでずれとったら多分押すって多分意識になると思う。
下ろしに行くっていうのとまたちょっと引っ張ってそこに切るっていうのはちょっと違う。
押してるずれとる剣が押さないかんっていう感じです。ずれてなかったらそのまま後ろって感じです。そう。
なんとなくわかる。あとは足とうまく
そうっすね。
ブリッジの高さをどのタイミングで作って下ろし、引き始めるって言い方になるんですよ。
やけんが、前としたら押すときは結構足使いよらんやったんですけど、押すときにこう
そうですね。
来るじゃないですか。で来た後にラックアップの時みたいに押すとき若干足でも押し込みがアシストしてやってそのままディップスみたいなっていう感じで今やってます。本当ここの総合押し込むアシストがちょっと足でもしてやってるって感じです。
ちょっとディップスで足で反動つけるようなイメージ。みんなディップスって筋トレでディップスするぐらいやったらベンチやれよってなるんですけど、感覚作りとしてはディップスなんですよね。
多分めちゃくちゃ可動域そんな深く取らんでもいいけんが、この肩甲骨の寄ってもっと前鋸筋鍛えるディップスぐらいこの脇の下の結構広背筋のまだ内側になるんですかね。
大円筋より内。
この肋骨に沿ってついとこの脇の下のほんのちょこっとですね。長くはついてないです。脇の下。 類であるわなんかこう押し出す筋肉らしいんですよね。なんか結構格闘技してる人とか自然と発達してる筋肉らしいです。あとそれ見て思ったのはやっぱ体操選手とかほらあんまですなんか釣り輪そうそう釣り輪とかねああいう動きしとるじゃないですか。で横山選手って体操選手なんですよね確か。なんかインスタ見ると
そういうやつみんな体操上がりっていう
爆戦とかしちゃったっすもんね。
体操上がりっていうネタも
やっぱそういうことみたいな。
使える筋肉は全部使わないなるほど。でもその感覚はスムーズですもんね。何もこう操作っていうより体幹部分の意識だけやけど
ですこっちはもう本当ちゃんと体幹でバーベルのちゃんと軸が取れとったらもうこっちで勝手についてくるっしょみたいな。こっち動かしたら
ですね、
はい、
こういうことですもんね方向的には。
そうそれにベンチ台があるけん勝手にこう
でもよく挟まるとか有権ですね。バーベルと方向的にはそうなんだ。それこそあれですね。めくりに意識行きすぎて押し上げが足らんみたいな状況になるんですよね。押すのに意識しすぎて挟まる感覚っていうのがちょっと得得したい。
Look at this. Yeah, we are in Utah Motorsports Campus, Salt Lake City, Utah. Woo! We're going for the big gap here as Scott Speed has the lead. He's got the clean air. Inside running. But it is the 2018 Nitro Rallycross winner who's going to make it 2 out of 3, and the Hansons are unbeaten in Nitro Rallycross. Cars that fly, that's true. Round 2 of Nitro Rallycross here at ERX. Nancy, get this. Tanner Cross almost landed on Henson. Scott Speed takes his first Nitro Rallycross win. His teammate Travis Pastrana right behind him. What a great way to end the weekend here at ER. That's right, the Nitro Rallycross Championship continues.
ここにかかっとる圧そのまま逃がさんまんま持ってってここでも圧変わらんまんま
ずれてない感じもあるんですか。強烈を立てるタイミングというかブリッジと空気を入れるタイミングが今どの位置にこのなんかレジェンドどの位置に差し込むかみたいな感じになってちょっとなんですね。
外して持ってきてここから
スッていけスッていけないんですよ。なんか
さっき普段言われてた2段階ってやつですか
の部分で立ちが甘いんですよ。
ああなるほどなるほど
立ちが甘いんですよ。
スイッチ
使う
これ結構最初普通の前までしとったベーション感覚で吸ってからこうしとったんですけど最近はなんか本当膨らむ感覚と合わせながら立てていった方がなんかこう高さは別に出んけどこのなんかちゃんと角度がつくここがこう 回転してる感覚は結構自分は。
入れすぎたら動かんじゃろうみたいな話があるんですよね。
で、吸って上げようとしたら高さ出るけど立ってないみたいな。逆にこうちょっとこっち滑る感じあるみたいな。今まあ富田選手もやっぱりこうここがの高さじゃなくてここがほら動くからみたいな言いましたじゃないですか。だったら吸いながらこうした方がいいかなみたいな。って言って俺は吸いながら。ですね。こういうことは最初も。
吸いながら座る人も多いですが、あれ聞いたりは好きなんですけど、で全然入らんけど。こ
っちはほら。いつもに揺らすとこって挟まっとるだけやってこっちに力入れないじゃないですか。俺はもう最近は割と前までほら一生懸命力で対応だったんですけど今はもうこの状態でなんか逆にちょっと考え事っていうかタイミングを測りながらもうよしと思ったら吸いながら足使ってでこうもう一思いになんか持っていく感じで。
なるほど。ちょっと。
All right. Well, there's Mr. Cletus McFarland, the tallest building among the skyline. He's a big giraffe, and he loves it. Do you know about Cletus McFarland?
I do know.
So Cletus McFarland, his real name is Garrett, and Garrett basically, long story short, he ended up buying a defunct racetrack here in Florida. I believe it's called DeSoto Raceway, and he turned it into the Freedom Factory. And he owns a racetrack, does like wild events. He's a YouTuber, does a bunch of rad stuff. So he's a great friend of mine. And shout out to him and his wife Maddie. They're getting married in a couple weeks. So love him dearly. Cletus is a great dude. But guess what? He's a friend of Travis Pastrana now. Travis has been out to his event, but right now it's all Subaru. Scott Speed, Travis Pastrana. Points are at stake here. So you got to think we're in bracket battle round 3. Whoever wins will get a point. Will Scott Speed close the gap or Pastrana pull away? Here we go. All Subaru.
これがあるんですよね。足の位置が合わないんですよ。スポーンって抜けずにですね。ここは自力ですよね。ここは自力ですけど、投げた方が切りやすいって投げるんです。最近ずっと投げ気味なんですよ。お尻が浮くのもあるんですけど、蹴れるんですけど滑るっていうラインがあるんですよ。
投げすぎとったんですか。
投げすぎとった方がやっぱこうじゃなくてこうかかって横に行く。ああ、そういうことか。はいはいはい。今日の角度がかかってこないから手をですね。
ああ、なるほど。
It's getting him on the gap. At the minute, he's 5.5, and that's not enough. So I think then you have to keep it up. Now it's 5.2. They might send him just so that he can race it.
下かでめっちゃ立て立つけどケツ浮く位置からだんだん
出していくしかない。そこが今基準値をどこに置くかわからなくなってきたので、とりあえずここだったら蹴れる見てね。けど今だけじゃないですけど、ちょっと滑るとかたまにあるんで。
これこの間からこれやったけど結構意識しやすいんですけど、もう落下の時からもう本当めり込みを意識してる感じ。もうめり込ませて本当ガチで本当挟まりきっとるみたいな。ちょっと前の位置でやってみるんで、ちょっと尻見てもらっていいですか。
They finish line astern tomorrow, P1, P2, it might then go to countback, and there's going to be a lot of maths going on at Subaru right now to figure out that situation. But Pastrana is pretty simply wanting to beat Scott here, and at the minute he's just a few car lengths too far back to be able to apply that pressure carry. You've got to be right there. You need Scott to be looking in the mirror, seeing blue and yellow, and go, where is he? Which side is he? He wants the spot to go one car length, but at the minute it's a relaxed drive for speed. He's just got enough of a gap.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. You know, yeah, count them down car lengths, but not the case.
He's not having to cover them. He's not having to cover any marks. You know, he's not having to cover the braking zone. He's not compromising his own line. Scott can drive the perfect racing line because he's 4 car lengths up the road. So great job by Speed. This is what I expected from him. I knew he'd come out all guns blazing. And you know, Pastrana maybe wouldn't have expected to meet me in round 3. I can't believe we might see these guys meet each other in round 4.
全然戻りました。マジですか。なんか乗ってる感じの選手だよね。最後このお尻と鼻の隙間だけ向こう見えましたけど、ここはいそこの隙間だけ見えましたけど、なんか後ろは全然ついてましたよ。鈍感なケツが。ケツが鈍感に。だったらこのまま行こう。あとこの方が蹴る。
あ、ほら。ルノアールとちょっとルノアール県気づきにくいだけだけど、向こう見えやと。
マジのケツそんな。
I think he's saying the track's changed slightly with the track prep, which he does for everyone. So you know that's, but the first time you hit it is the first time you feel it, and if you then run.
投げとこが確かに安全策ではある。
Travis, interesting what you
自
were
分投げとく方がなんかちゃんと3点感じるんですよね。足とお尻とこの首根っこと。
The gap comes down to 5 points, and then tomorrow, if they P2, they'll finish on equal points. They'll count back and might go back to the first event where I think Scott will win and Travis.
Here's how it started.
こんなんほらなんか
These guys are focused
下半身のなんか変な動きとかそういうのもなかった。
Speed got out front,
問題なさそう。
so Scott goes for that Joker lap right out of the gate.
Watch Travis in the background now, top right, you picture look how sideways he is. His entry wasn't too jumpy, he used the ball from the road, and then he got super sideways in his second gear, and Scott had the opportunity to close him down. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's Pastrana going to be a Hansen man in the next one. You know, I think soon they'll of course they will lose time. I think they'll be fine on the road. With the performance they've had today, you know, they're looking strong for tomorrow in the heat races. Once they get a couple of cars into the final, I think they're guaranteed the team start. So they can do that quite early tomorrow. But it's all about that driver's title, isn't it? Is it going to be equal on points or is it going to be 6 points or could it be 6? If Timmy wins, the gap stays at 6, and that's then Pastrana could win. Pastrana could follow Speed then in P2. The gap will be 6 points. So there's so much at stake. I've had an email from Super. We've got a list of maps. I'll show you afterwards about what we think will happen.
I'm absolutely good on that. We'll just wait till the final battle. And there it is. Like I said, Travis going long on that jump. Here's the shovel getting
押し込み感が出せるけんなんかちょっと難しいです。
And this is how it ended with Scott
沈んだ感じがあって逆に押しやすいです。
to clean over that final booter.
It was comfortable. I think Travis is going to try some maniac move on his
こ
teammate.
のと同時に背中も開いて。
You think you can't pass it, you end up with the comments back.
There's Scott Speed
俺の見えない領域。
trusty
なんかやっと押し込み方分かったって感じですかね。
でもやっぱ体感で操作するのが一番質量が高いはずなんですよね。
the conversations are
こ
now.
っちはちゃんとバランス取れてたんですね。
Does the car have a little
伝
more?
わる方向ってもうそこしかないです。
Really pushing it. I mean, you gotta think with this being the longest car, it takes a lot more abuse.
確かになんか前としたら落ちましたけど、全然なんか
Metro Rallycross
重
start
っ
line.
なんか重いやってる時のなんかその
All hands
重
in,
さに対してのストレスは前と全
but
然違う。
only one a real contender for the championship. We saw notably a very emotional
あ、まあ
Kevin
押せる
Hansen.
やろみたいな。
The 32nd card is up. Timmy Hansen going for it.
重いは重いですけどね。
Timmy Hansen sitting in third over 15 points. So about
俺の見えない世界。
correct?
It was 17, and at the minute it would still be that because all three of the championship protectors they all scored that point in each round. Yeah, that on the roof is Kevin Hansen, and next in Graham Rodemark. Graham is Kevin Spotter and Angier. Kevin
よっぽど
obviously
重くなければなんか
but imagine watching that Kevin, he's going to go to turn
コー
one.
スみたいななんかこう考える理由がやっぱあるし、ちゃんと
I
分か
think
った
it'll be
と思う。
blatant, but I just, you know, you have to keep, you're a team, you've got to keep it there, so I expect him to win.
なんか落ち着いても
Yeah,
きつくないわけじゃないですけど、なんかこう
You know, they're professional
こうやろうみたいななんか
World Championship drivers title.
こうなんかねこんなしか出なくて。
いやラックアップ300キロやるな。
in there. He has to be left in there to have a chance at winning a title. They won the team championship as well, but a driver's title in Nitro would really cap Timmy's year off in a positive way.
クアップの時も
Always
沈
great
み
competitors, but just putting it all together, like you said, just the championship last weekend decided by 17 points. And here it is. The lucky number is 17. So as the Hanson brothers are racing, I throw it down to Will Christian. Will?
Hi guys, and as we watch Timmy Hansen race here, we know how much this is going to mean to him this weekend. Andrew Coley, we were talking earlier, weren't we? You know he's got disappointment coming from Germany, from losing that world last weekend. We go back to the weekend before that with NRX and a disappointing finish there. And when I spoke to him earlier about it, I said, well, what's your mindset now coming in? He said, well, I'm using it for fuel. He said, honestly, now I really want this. So I think it's fired him up. I didn't know if it was kind of, going to get him down a little bit, but he said, no, it's really fired him up. And what the guys both spoke about, both Kevin and Timmy there spoke about, is how cars are set up for this track. They basically said, their base settings is this track. And he's, everything else is just back to what we know. So both of them full of confidence and ready to take on what's left of the weekend.
Yeah, thanks, Will. And I think
下敷きがそうやって通り過ぎ
すごい特殊な時が
これ普通みたいな。ついてるとほとんどその設置感とか考えるあれじゃないんだろうな。
一瞬離れてないって感じがあるんです浮いたのはダメやけど触れとるやんぐらいの感じでいいんじゃないですか
チキンレースが始まる。ここがダブつくほどじゃない。
Take another 15 and suddenly we got back to
That's again, that's why we have the competition behind closed doors right now, working it all out. But looks like Timmy Hansen will lead.
何ですかこれ同門対決ですか。
Meaning Kevin Hansen, Timmy Hansen will go to the final bracket battle. It's Speed and Hansen going against each other. That's up next.
あとはセッティングとドライバーの差ですか。
Timmy
兄弟。兄弟。
Hansen in second.
お、本当だ。
Hansen will advance on, going against Scott Speed. So there's number 2 and
すごいですね。
number 2 and 3 in the championship hunt. So trying to close that gap, we talked about it right before we went into this battle, and basically said, is this Scott become a Speed fan because he's Subaru, or does he become a Hansen fan because he's going against Scott Speed? That's the real question. Stake, what's going on in his mind? I would have to assume,
ああ、これラリークロス専用車両の歌ですね。
はい。
助手席中なんか変なところになんか変なものですよ。
いやもう
あれバッテリーなのか。
完全にもうレース車両になっとけんですね。
やっぱ兄弟でしょ。
へえ。
でこうトーナメント式やるんですよね。決勝はこれ。
決勝やったんですけど。
決勝のことですね。
何中兄弟ですか。
バブルですね。違う、こういう兄弟なんですよ。ケビン・ハンセンと別に。
マジか。
You can see Scott Speed reviewing the tape.
Yeah, study going on already. This is the first time actually that Timmy Hansen has
Console
made it to
Autonomy
the final battle. So it's the first time Timmy's been
Kevin
up the top
Hansen.
qualifier. This time, the points. I mean, yeah, the
トミー・
points
ハンセンでしょ。
if he just goes 1 point nearer, if Scott goes 1 point nearer,
スコットランドのハンセンっていう
はいはいはい。
when you look, there's only 15 points.
兄弟説。
でしょうね。
Of how close this could be. That Peugeot's good on
ミハエル・シューマッハとなんとかシューマッハと一緒ですね。
yeah.
忘れたけど。
Sealed surfaces. There's seals here?
Sealed surfaces. It's we just say tarmac, yeah, basically. The tar,
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways to skin a cat. The bits,
Skin the cat, but
bits, yeah, no,
バ
that's
ッテリーじゃないですかね。
yeah.
重量物満ですね。
ですね。
But it's 2021, okay?
てか完全に専用車両ですよ。
So, remember, as we are here with all our friends, and again, we are providing just remote locations across, but thank you, Power Plus, for supporting us here. As we take a short break, we'll be
マ
coming
ジっ
back
すか
here.
トランク内野と室内とつながる特権が有毒ガスの出らんバッテリーやなかったですかね。
マジか。
いやトガントじゃなかぎ室内に置かれんやん。
まあ確かに。
あ、多分あの車はスウェーデン港でできてたよ。
そうそうそうそう。
他の車両の倍ぐらいするじゃないですか。
前で聞くっすかね。
3倍ぐらい。
使ってる鉄の量が違う。
しかもそれでこう。
今回
ロールゲージひん曲がりませんっつって。
With so many moving parts and epic and remote locations, you need people you can count on. Nitro Rallycross is built on a foundation of amazing people powering this series. From the teams to the operation crew, the TV production, timing and scoring, the live experience on site, the track crew, the
てか
drivers,
決勝でも言ったら結局1位2位は素晴れて独占やったんですね。
Thanks for a successful 2021 Nitro Rallycross season. Power Plus, power when you need it, where you
前田さん5が走ったんですよ。はい、前田さん5。
シトロエンですね。前田さん5円です。
前田さん5ですね。シトロエンだと
これがボードっぽいですね。
いやすごい前田さん5以外全然わからんとですよ。ほぼほぼ。
ただこれパッと見て
アウディ、あアウディか。これアウディか。
17インチのやつですね。
マジか。
From the mind of action sports icon Travis
さすがに15インチホイール入らんでしょ。
In the world where cars literally fly.
はい。はい。
This is our Super Bowl, this is our Daytona 500, our Stanley Cup playoff game.
なんかドリフト見るよりこっちの方が見やすかっすね。ドリフトなんですよ。こういうの見る。だってあれ最初基準分からないんですか。一般人。
採点ポイントはあるんですか、あれ。
ここからここの間が採点で、コーナーの底にここに後輪の通過したらプラス何点みたいなポイントがあって、大外に要はエクセルでいうエネルギー回復ポイントみたいなのが言ってあるんですよ。あそこに乗せるかどうかとかあるんですよ。ポイント、インデをつけるかとか、外すと減点みたいなのがあって、で前との距離がどうこうみたいなのも。
In 2021, Nitro Rallycross is
まあ
expanding
見た目の迫力的な
from the mountains to the Great Lakes,
芸術
the
的な。
desert and Sunshine State. Nitro Rallycross is coming to the
見
racetrack.
て分からんやないですかってドリフトしてるやつ言うやないですか。めっちゃ怒られるんですよ。
Revving up and taking on the
分
super
からん。
怖っ。
分からんもん分からんじゃないですか。
土屋圭一に気に入られるか気に入られないか。
いやそれはあると思うんですね。
マジか。
それはある。
嫌だ嫌だ。なんかボディメイク系の団体みたいな。
あると思います。
ちなみにサマスターがそうらしいです。
あれサマスタが金子健やったんですか。
そう。
キムさんですかね。
Well, it looks like A, a lot of fun, and then B, something way different than I've ever done before. So I don't know, it's super intriguing. I've always, Travis is like a hero of mine. Grew up watching. I remember when I was a kid, just watching all the crazy stuff he used to do, like New Year's Eve. I used to look forward to that every year. I was like, what dumbass idea is coming up now? And, just super entertaining and just so much respect for that ambition to want to do something different and kind of get outside your comfort zone. I've always admired that. I think Travis is one of the innovators in that area, and I think it's super cool. So for me, I don't have quite the opportunity or probably the courage to get that far, but this looks like a good opportunity to do something different and still be on full wheels most of the time. And have some fun.
ケツでかくてよかった。
なんかびっくりしときそうですね。
そうですね。
それが。
普通に考えて足使えってベンチプレスさんの使ってる足より俺らの方が足使ってんだよってなる。力をどれぐらい入れるかっていう話ではない。
The smile's still on your face, but it's kind of nervous laugh, nervous smile.
Yeah, I mean, racing Scott Speed, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. He's on top. He doesn't make mistakes. We're gonna go. We're gonna do some work. I'm best when the pressure's on, but the format changed, which is interesting. So with how I qualified in this time, I'm going to be, even if I win my heat tomorrow, that's still potentially me on the second row in the final, which is going to be very, very difficult. So this last one's going to be good. This is a very European style rally track. A lot of pavement. You know, Chase Elliott was actually fantastic. Better and better. And on the pavement, he's actually really, really good. He's pretty close to Scott, which is fantastic. I mean,
で、
Scott
ウッ
comes from
シ
F1.
ーがなんか似たようなんだけど意識が力を入れる場所が違うみたいな。
There's actually no jumps that you can set up the next corner.
今考え
So
る
it
と
takes a
挟ま
lot
るん
of
やったら
aspect out of it. I think the track's really, really
あり
good.
かなっていう。
It's just
もう設置点やっぱそこ
definitely
しかないけ
out of
ど
my
ここに
wheelhouse.
押し込みにこうそっちに押し込みに
We're gonna win this thing. I don't care. We're gonna win.
Keep saying that, like just shut
めり
up.
込んどってそのめり込みを余計加速させるみたいな。
He's like better under pressure, so I'll go to sleep tonight.
There's some
Figure
dramatic.
out how to.
レッドはできんすよ。
All right. Just overall, I just like the progression and how diverse the tracks are. The dirt, this being predominantly asphalt compared to Iraq, all dirt. That dirt start, like just this whole season. Let's just talk about a culmination of the season, kicking things off in Utah, and then I mean, please.
No, we need to get this dirt in Utah. So we had a lot of sand. All the drivers came and said, look, it's not going to race quite as well as you want. Yokohama stepped up, all the sponsors drivers said, you know what, we're going to bring in this clay. And it's got a sandy base, so it really doesn't dust. And you can wet it down, it doesn't turn ice like Phoenix did. So we're learning a lot about dirt.
仕上げます。
Let's take a look at what you and Scott Speed. I mean, you overcooked it. You didn't need a shot on the front of the Subaru.
練習やったらちょっと分かってなかったかもしれないです。
Driving.
Yeah, I overdrove this jump and then really overdrove it into this next corner. That took away any shot I really had of being in contention. But I was hoping that I didn't go slow. It's like I had something on my steering wheel.
どの台でもしっかり差し込めるごて手はちょっと意識さないかなと思います。
It's just a very tidy track. You got to be perfect, and that's how I like the track. Completely sideways.
軽ければ軽いほどあんまめり込ませても上がってしまうけんそこだけですね。
Did you know that when you and Dan, your
重い方が容赦なくめり込ませられるんで。
again, you knew that we were going to listening in, and literally, like, you're like, hey, FYI, the fastest is the outside lane. Don't tell anybody. That got aired to everybody. But
Yeah, you guys aren't doing any favors at all, guys. But no, it's good. And that's, at the end of the day, everyone kind of does everything anyway. And it's interesting racing your teammate. I wish I was a little closer. That was a really fun race, but we'll figure it out. And I got all his data to go off it, so this is going to be great. I mean, you got like European track, kind of, half pavement, half dirt racer, and Timmy Hansen. And you guys got probably best. This is amazing.
In some ways, you need to beat Scott to keep that gap up. So, I know you're not going to root for Timmy. Well, look, we'll get into it.
腕でそんならそれしかないよなって感じですよね。現実的な中でここでねいくらなんでも持ってますよね。漫画のキャラクターみたいな気になる。
So the Joker first is it's interesting because you get this, you come out of the Joker, you are unimpeded. Wow, Timmy Hansen going right up that jump.
背中だけ開くって感じですか。
Really well, actually.
肩まで上がらんごて
He's
って
just
感
going
じ
to be
でした。
perfect. He's not going to make any mistakes, and if Timmy
背中を
Hansen,
開いた状態で
it's game
置いて
over.
ますね。
So Timmy Hansen there went long on the jump like Travis did in his run a minute ago, but he didn't have the super sideways line. He actually nailed the chicane after. We were watching speed come through the Joker.
下なんで
6.4 won't be enough. We reckon about 6.2, and it's already down to 6.1.
ブリッ
Speed's
ジは
taking
しとるけど
3 tenths
背
of a
中は
minute.
開いてるって感じ。
Scott is
ここを
absolutely
めり込ませてる。
phenomenal. I mean, I tell you, Kevin Hansen's actually been a little bit better than Timmy all time. Timmy got the best of him in that heat, but man, he's got to take the Joker this time and hope he can come out ahead of Scott. And I'm kind of almost rooting for him, so I need the points.
言ったことや首元が
we're like, are
こ
you
っ
a
ちの
Subaru fan? Are you a Scott Speed fan? Or are
触れとるや
you
ない
a
ですか。
Toronto fan? Because there's a few different
そこの押し込みが加速させるの
Timmy,
で
you got this, man. Perfect Joker. Don't overshoot anything.
背中開いたままとかでそのままほら下やけんこの位置で待ってるじゃないですかって感じで最近
Timmy believes he's faster than Scott. I like the
も
confidence.
しかするとなんかできそうな気がする今のは
The chicane, he's got to get right into the curve on the inside. The right-hander into the woods, Travis, to me, he was 6 inches wider, and you said Scott makes no mistake. Look at Scott, nudges the barrels on the inside. He's having to try hard.
Scott is pushing. I mean, Timmy's the world's best. I mean, he tied in the world championship, but after a little debacle on a bumping penalty. Oh, holy cow! It's just when you got he is on the limiter. He knows Scott's speed is perfection, and he is getting it.
Well, so okay, similar line this time, so that's obviously his preferred line. 6 point, they've come down to 5.8, so speed has taken 0.5 of a second off him on this lap. I thought maybe it was on, but it looks like it isn't.
No, it's gonna be tight. Like these guys are so tight. But here we go. I mean, it's really tough. I know Timmy wanted to extend it a little bit. He felt confident. And you know, you beat Scott by a half a tenth or a tenth here and there, but
まあ多分
I'd have got the lap before.
僕だと
Raced out a bit on the last lap. At least then he can make him drive on the mirrors. That's what I thought when you
引いた状態
might as well
で
make him race for it. Speed on
受
this
け
guy.
て
back in the inside right here.
出しにくい
I drove amazing. And he's
最初にどっち引くやね
But
最後
I'll tell you what.
引いた状態の腕の長さでセッティングして外に置いた状態にしてそれを受けやすい位置に押し出した状態で外すこの動きで外した方が移動量がちょっと広がるんでここで腕の長さを外に出して引いた状態でここに引いた状態から打ち出す感じの方がやりやすいかもしれない。
そのラックアップの可動域が広がってレップを繰り返すって感じで押すときそのラックアップの時のめり込み感じゃないですけど押し出す感で上げるって感じですね。ラックアップはもうパーシャルベンチみたいなイメージです。
He's pleased. He's smiling.
You don't go into his audio. Let's hear his audio. Let's see what he's saying.
なんだけど思い切りだ
レップショットですね。
Well, look, okay, so basically,
I
the
thought you said
first
this
two
alone.
will be with
Yes,
those
yeah.
tracks where you're letting someone know you're right on here. I will take advantage if you make a mistake.
体
The
感
third
操
one
作だ
was,
けをめっち
we're
ゃ
going to say borderline
意
because
識
we're
してる
not
って感じ
stewards.
ですね。
We're not stewards, and you know what? At the end of the day, like I'd like to
で
see
も
a
使
little
う
bit
とき
more
はまあで
aggression
もちょっ
coming
と
up.
使う系統ぐらいの。
Tanner fast. That was awesome.
Yeah, I know. So we want to wind the stewards back a notch and just let them. We don't want to go too wild though. It's such a fine line.
素晴らしいかなって感じですね。やっぱ少しと
Trying to keep the car damaged.
これ使って押し込む感じもちょっと欲しいんで。
Look how clean he lands. The Subarus compared to their Peugeots.
押し出す
We
時
got
に
more front downforce than they have. It might be a weight of the car
視
thing,
線
but
の
look, he
方向の
nails
意識
this
を
turn
先
after
に
that
出
big
し
jump.
て
That made him time.
した方が手越しになりにくそう
あ、ですです。先にやっぱ
Guys, these guys, they're figuring out how to fly their cars.
そうそうそう。
Yeah, but you
So
gotta
they're
keep it
passando
clean.
para todo.
Again, you keep beating yourself over the top.
出せる位置にないと絶対手で押すしかない
I
か
mean,
ら。
he ticked all the boxes. I mean, ticked all the barrels.
ちゃんと押しとけばその本当もここがめりめりってこう
Unfortunately, Joe, when we were in the driver's
沈み込んでいく感じでも
they said, look, if you
フィニッシュできる感じ
it's okay. If you really move them, maybe not. Where
多分プレミアム選手って結局
Yeah,
卸のボトムまではいけるんです
put that in Scott's head.
シャツ着かせて外したこの後肘が伸びてるようにこうこの位置変えずにこう持ってくるんです
マット思考じゃなくてですね。
なんで正面から見てこの状態なんですこれを
聞くところでこう聞くところで伸ばすやつ。
ここが伸びてない
ああ、なるほどなるほど。
感じなんでこの人の背中でその位置まで押し出したらあとはもう分析するんですよ
結構そうっすよね。ほんと。あ、こうしてるだけですもんね。
Scott
こうじゃな
so much, and I love Subaru, and
Oh, that's good, that's good.
I'm gonna get told, but no, I mean, like, hey, this is it. The worst he can do with a penalty is still second on the day. He put that out there that hey, I am gonna go hard. I'm gonna take this championship all the way down.
Here we are with Scott Speed. And you can see him. Oh, there he goes. Takes the hit. So look how calm he is, even with that contact.
That's anger in those eyes. Scott doesn't even know.
まだちょっと下ろす時と押す時で考えてしまうけん、そこはちょっと直したいなって感じですね。あ、俺がですね。どうしてもなんかスムーズにこうなんか切り返しが切り替え動きの切り替えがちょっとまたなんかうまくなんかビビッとなってどうしても一瞬なんか
ゴムで体を振ってバンドアシストした状態っていうかまあボトムぐらいである程度張ってるような状態で
And of course, that news of being the overall winner that came in fairly late for you. What point did you have? What was your reaction? Were you expecting it, Scott?
There's no way they were not going to call it a
まあ
B-man.
下げるのに押さんと下がらんぐらいテンションかける
Man, I'm so proud of these guys. Car's super
動きの
fast.
修練ができる
We raced a smart race and we got pulled for our heat race. It's a big deal. So super excited. 2 more races to go on. It's in our control now. We went out and it's
あ
ours.
ループ作って自分が入ってインバーテッドをする
So he's saying big position
Oh.
for him. Again, pulls, smiles. Again, he was a certain color red after he got that hit and saw Hansen pull out in front of
で
him.
も押し込む時もほら手応えが出るけんがずっと
Scott Speed is your overall bracket battle
本
winner.
当そのバンドがちぎるイメージで押し込むってことですね。
And again, he moves 1 point closer to the
体重
gentleman
乗
next
せ
to
るから脱
Travis
力するで
Pastrana. He
押し
closes
出す
that
感
gap.
No, without a doubt. I got to go back over the rules. We got to see what he thinks. I don't know. I think
重り
if he
に
gets first and I
対
get
しては
second, I
力
think
が
it goes
出
back
さ
to
ん
who
って
gets
感じで
the
す。
most number of seconds. Is that correct? Or
どん
not?
だけ自分の体がめり込ませているか。
How many seconds does he have?
ボトムで胸つけて
I mean, that would still require me to.
胸つけて
Oh, we got math. We got math.
1やったら勝ちやけん
そうっすね、そうっすね。
言ってもらえば
So you've got one, he's got
そ
one.
こ
So
から上
you
げ
get
よ
second
う
tomorrow.
って
You've
思
got
う
two
こと
minutes
自体が間違いなのかもしれない
A second and a third, yeah, just get some.
そこでルール上許される方向に伸ばせばする。
こんなやつしっぽりはできないんですよ
Just go fast, right?
That's the way to do it. Yeah. Hey, what do you think of the side by sides out here?
It's been absolutely awesome. It's so cool to have. I mean, the names of the side by sides
Oh.
are absolutely epic. I mean, the who's who. They've been having some great battles too.
Dude, totally. I mean, Haley Deegan, you got Cleater out here, you got Cleater McFarland, Bilko,
なんかインクラインベンチでそういう感じがあって、島君と話して、
yeah.
確証を得た横山選手の動き見て、小原選手から
Winner.
腕立てとかディップスとかもした方がいいっていう話を前聞いとって、
はいはい、
これじゃね
筋トレをしろって言ってるわけじゃねえっていう話ですよね。
そこの機能改善的な
意識作りとかですね。
結果押し込むみたいな。
でも本当距離感もですけど押してるっていうよりなんか押してる雰囲気じゃないですよこの角度で見た時に
力の入ってるこっちじゃないですもんね。
なんか違うんですよ
これは上がっとるけど、
なんか本当壁が迫ってきたもののこの壁に対してこう踏ん張ってる感じこう押してるっていうより
I'm starting outside on my heat
こっ
race
ちとこ
and
っちで
best case
こ
scenario
ん
I'm
な感じで
all the big
してる
events, so it's gonna be
なん
interesting.
か
感じなんです
うまいベンチプレスの人たちとそんな感じですよね。押してるじゃなくて、
重なってるんです
綺麗になんか元の位置に戻すみたいな感じで押してから。
Thank you, Jared. And yeah, Timmy's just learned about that penalty that you were just referring to there. You were happy, guys, before that happened. And a little bit of a frustrating outcome there. Anything you were expecting?
I think we won the
もう
race.
一つ先があってほしい
We won the World Championship on track, but the steward took it away. We won this one, but the steward took it away. So I'm a hard racer, but I don't know about you fans down there at home. You know, what kind of racing you want to see? Would you prefer me to stay back and let go, or do you want us to race? You know, that's. I think it's a bummer that the stewards get involved. Like in the sport, you know, like we want action, we want overtaking, but we're not allowed to do it. So yeah, next time I'm just gonna stay behind and travel on the back of the guys until the finish line. You know, we're gonna miss out.
Thanks for your time, Timmy. I appreciate it. And guys, Timmy obviously sending a strong message there. I don't know if you're in agreement, but he definitely has a strong opinion on how he thinks this should be judged.
Yeah, I mean, you know, talking about the contact, I think it's, you know, there's degrees. I think there's degrees of contact.
Gary, there's a really fine line because of how these are very expensive race cars. You can't just go to free for all because literally it's hundreds of thousands of dollars and suddenly teams don't want to do it. So Travis,
He lost the world championship by not being penalized 5 seconds, but by being disqualified. In the final, let's say, the double header. I mean, this is a guy. Let's see right here. Does he cut? No, does he still have 2 tires on the pavement? I mean, there's a I'd like to see this.
Roll it again.
Is he off?
It looks like
yeah,
four.
so they said yesterday in the driver's briefing, not curb pavement.
1, 2,
So yeah,
3.
he is.
I mean, he's off at one.
Well, I know, but they said it curbs off. Like, I mean, there's a lot of fine lines there. I'd love to see good racing, but it's also to get moved is another thing. So.
なんか背中のこの辺の動きがベンチプレスなんだと思うんです。
Races hard. He races how I like to race. He races how I want to see racing as a fan. And then I got the other side of the sword saying, like, or even the team manager saying, our vehicles, we got to keep these things in one piece. We already have a lot of damage.
わかるそうです。
意識を入れてやった方がボトムからスティッキングまではちょっと軽いです。
And of course, some very expensive tires underneath these vehicles. Yokohama tire, the spec tire of Nitro Rallycross. Supercars, next start, all of it. So let's learn more about Yokohama tire.
何させてるんですか。 でも理屈はそうなんですよね。だってしかるべき。
そこで決まりですよね。
本当そこなん
初動でこっちに行きさえすればそのまま押し付けるだけやけん。
ですね。今日の特別講師は前田さんでした。それでは